It's the longest-running fashion show in history, but is the organza being pulled over our eyes? From concept to catwalk, and all the diva blood, sweat, and tears in between, here's how Project Runway really makes it work. Project Runway judges don't get much airtime, but they put in tons of work. As producer Sarah Rhea noted, via Insider, although the runway show, judging, and elimination typically only take around 10 minutes of each episode, the entire process takes much longer.
You killed Cookie Monster.
I thought it was amazing.
I don't know if he was trying to hurt my feelings, but I was into it.
In reality, Rhea says they're usually judging looks for more like 7 hours. And unlike most reality shows, where reshooting and staging is typical practice, producers stay out of the process. As Brandon Maxwell noted on the Project Runway after show,
"The producers do not tell us what to do, just FYI. Ultimately, we're trying to decide who's going to go to Fashion Week."
Season 3 made some headway toward inclusion in fashion with its Everyday Woman challenge. But in a world where the average American woman is a size 16 to 18, it wasn't nearly enough for Tim Gunn. As he penned in a 2016 op-ed for the Washington Post, "I love the American fashion industry, but it has a lot of problems, and one of them is the baffling way it has turned its back on plus-size women. It's a puzzling conundrum." Gunn took action in a big way, featuring bodies of all shapes and sizes for Season 16. Until the beloved design mentor stepped in, models had been sizes 0 to 4. Today, anyone from a size 0 to a 22 has been spotted on the runway. As Season 14 winner Ashley Nell Tipton put it,
"Allow yourself to live and express yourself however that feels right to you."
On Season 19, the Bravo franchise worlds collided when 7 Real Housewives hit Project Runway. OC stars Gina and Shannon and Potomac stunners Dr. Wendy, Giselle, and Karen joined New York's Leah and Luann, and everyone lived up to their reputations.
These clients know exactly what they want, and boy are they real.
As host Christian Siriano told Vanity Fair, having the housewives, designers, and myself in a room was probably one of the most intense groupings of personalities ever in the show's history. The fittings were chaos. Even the strongest designers backed down to the power of the housewives. It was hilarious to watch. Although Andy Cohen is accustomed to reality star chaos, his experience was more low-key over on the judges panel. He explained to the outlet, "As the guest judge, what was fun for me was that I was able to bring the conversations that I knew the viewers would want to hear about, like Giselle's complicated past in fashion and Karen's view on that, or Wendy's new body, or Shannon's love of a high ponytail. There were a lot of things I was able to discuss at the runway that I think the judges didn't know. That made it fun for me." That chance of making it to Fashion Week is definitely gonna cost you. After contestants have been sufficiently isolated and stressed out, they quickly discover it ain't no thing for a shoot day to last up to 18 hours.
I'm so tired, I can't even do it.
This is why we came here for, is a competition.
Producer Sarah Rhea confirmed to the AV Club they're up at 5 a.m. and some of them are up earlier to get ready. They're working to midnight, and by the time they get back, it's 12:30 a.m. And if we're shooting reality, it's 1 a.m. and then they're back up in the morning.
Oh my God. What time is it? It's 2 a.m.
Still, producers do look out for the well-being of the designers and have introduced a sleep schedule and mandatory lunch breaks, according to Rhea. She added, "We've learned that we have to make them eat because they'll get so focused that they won't eat, and that's not good for them or us or anyone. We just do rotations so that everyone eats at different times within the same hour block." In the real world, a designer creates new looks with unlimited access to their model or muse. But the Project Runway process doesn't allow for anything remotely close to that. As Sarah Rhea told the AV Club, backstage they get 5 minutes of what we call last looks, which we shoot and air when it's relevant. They're last-minute touch-ups, just like any designer would do for their show.
1 minute left. We gotta work this out.
The minimal interactions could be a way to amp up the competitive element, but it also might be because these industry pros are actually working for free. As Season 3 model Clarissa Anderson explained to On Milwaukee, "Being a model, you're used to being paid a pretty decent amount of money for whatever job you're doing, but Project Runway was not paid. We did not get anything. 13 hours a day, nothing."
Christian, what do we do? Honey, throw that poncho away.
Designers aren't the only ones hoping to get creative juices flowing. Production also looks for imaginative ways to challenge contestants and keep fans engaged. There's definitely something to be said for a designer who can craft an actual look out of survival gear, party favors, newspapers, or fire station medical supplies. Claiming they usually go for what seems like the most fun, Sarah Rhea explained to the AV Club, "We have a team of people whose main job is to sit around and come up with ideas. I always like it when they present it to us as a list of what's in that store. Like, what's in a hardware store? It helps you say, well, what would I do? What could they use to make something?" Season 19's Celebrity Client Challenge was a doozy. It's not every day that former Olympians Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski show up to be styled for the 2022 Winter Games.
We need looks.
But it turns out Weir and Lipinski were just as delighted for the opportunity as everyone else. As Weir told The Daily Dish, just being able to celebrate young talent and people that maybe didn't have the correct circumstance to really make their fashion dreams come true, putting it all on the line, I always admired that about Project Runway. It gives young designers a chance.
I am so honored to be able to wear your dress. It was fresh and romantic and glam, and I just can't wait to put it on.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite reality shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.